Hey.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here's Wilson. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
That was just to see what he came out.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson forced out to his left. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
I'm about to say.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
4th down, Winston. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Madden. That's wild, cuz.
And the Saints have taken the early lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. you establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage.
Three people back there. He throw it in the triple coverage. It bounced off of all 3 of my players' hands and go in the game touchdown.
Because of the back of the end zone, never let a guy catch one in front of you.
I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? I bet if I throw some shit like that, we ain't going.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 77 yards.
People better stop
and the
blitzing.
Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
Well, unless you're doing it with the Packers.
So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Wilson gonna throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know that's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On the left side, this is Stills.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Shut my pass
defense design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone.
Because I know y'all play. I just don't be expecting these boys to run these type of plays. That's the only reason. I expect y'all to run the type of plays, not them.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I'll be running in the
going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It looked like it. It might be.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
It's fine.
All tied up, 6-6.
I mean, they ain't gonna get him for it. He got one lucky touchdown. He running the whole run.
They'll run here with Ingram. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and goal, Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Out is Lutz now for the New Orleans field goal attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. You end up having to take 3 there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 76 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, you know, those big defensive linemen, can he get the ball over him? You get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though. Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come
I know he
open
mad.
downfield,
He just dropped a
but they
wide
never
open
did.
pass.
The Saints on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Hill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
Hey, nigga, slow.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
You about to cut up today? Huh?
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10. Wilson. Steps away to his left. Open space inside the 10.
I ain't taking no chances.
Wilson has enough for the first.
I could have scored, but I ain't taking no chance.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there. Now 2nd and goal. Carson again. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That nigga had a wide open tackle and missed.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Hey, he about to quit now. Your peer has conceded.